how I got involved in real estate. Well, I was working in a dead-end job for a medical doctor. I had just had it and it was time to move on. My dad was great. He had a friend that he did muzzle loading shooting with twice a month. They would get together, have competitions, and she was like this really nice lady that he really liked and respected, and he was talking to her about me and got me an interview for a job as a receptionist. It's downtown Santa Cruz, right off the river. My dad sent me down to this office building in Wells Fargo Bank, never been in the bank before. And then I met Terry, and she was wonderful. We had a great interview. We talked for at least a half an hour. And as we're talking during this interview, and she's asking me all these questions about what I knew and what I didn't know, how to answer the phone, how to be courteous, all those things I could answer. Then I looked at her and I said, you know, Terry, I really appreciate you giving me this opportunity to interview with you, but what is an escrow? Because this was Wells Fargo Escrow Services. And she was great. She took 10 minutes to kind of explain how escrow works, how they act as the mediator between the buyer's agent, the seller's agent, the lender, and all the other people who get involved in a transaction to help a buyer own a house and a seller get their money, and both parties are happy at the end of the transaction. That's what an escrow is. I'm like, cool, I can do this. So it went great. She hired me. I started on July 5th. Loved it. I learned so much. Then in 2007, my stepson was getting ready for his senior year in high school, and he was trying to identify the senior project that he wanted to do at Quartz Hill High School. So we talked about it. He decided that he wanted to take the real estate classes and get his real estate license. Well, being that I was already in real estate, very happily in real estate in 2007, in the escrow side of it, I said, no problem. I know a local broker who's giving the classes. We'll go take his summer session between junior and senior year, and we'll go and we'll have fun with this. And I'll take the test with you once to support him. My husband's laughing at both of us all the way. Well, we took the class, we went and we took the test. So a couple weeks later, we get the results and I passed the test. And then in 2007, that was when the market was tanking out in the Antelope Valley. And unfortunately, local escrow jobs left the valley. So in 2008, I found myself at kind of a crossroads in my life trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So at that point, I decided, well, I have a real estate license. Don't really know what it means to be a realtor, but it looks like they have a really easy job, at least on my side of the desk, working in escrow. And I'm really excited to say in May of 2008, I joined Prudential Trough Realtors. At that time, they were affiliated with GMAC. And I have a whole new appreciation for realtors now in my life. At first I thought they had an easy job, and I realized there's a lot that goes on before you see them in escrow, and they do have to do a lot of work. And so I really appreciate realtors now. I really appreciate the opportunities I've had to expand my horizons and learn something new. Even though it's still in the real estate field, it's something new. And if you can grow and expand and get excited about what you're doing every day, then it's totally worth it. I love working in real estate.